زايد ولا كيل بيل رابي طعاب بوش اوباما كينيدي البرده المتنبي وما بالكيل بيل رابي كان ميزان قبل فاي ولا ديزر
What's good, y'all? Today, I'm reacting to Lotfi. Did my quick little search on my Googles to see what I could find out about him. Or her, I guess. Nah, this can't be him, bro. I know there is no way on God's green earth that this man is doctoring bodies and beats at the same time. Ain't no way. I am not looking for a Lotfi Zadeh. But shout out to him though anyway, because he doing this thing. Probably gotta add a DK to that because Mohammed Reza Lotfi is definitely in the building with some music of his own, and shout out to him too. All that being said, timestamp down below if you want to skip straight to the reaction. You don't want no background, no history. You don't want to know nothing about Lotfi that you don't already know. Skip your ass forward then. I'll see you there. But for those who are interested, for those who really want to know about the artist behind the artistry, come with me. So it turns out Lotfi has been dropping music for a long time. Shit, I was around for 04. That was a good year. I ain't gonna cap. He got songs like I Need J, Willy Willy, El Akbar, and those are just to name a few of some of his earlier releases. He's got plenty of stuff that he's dropped. And a quick Google search, quick YouTube search, you could easily find some more of his stuff. But the thing that gets me about this artist, did y'all know that Lotfi is 49 years old? Huh? Rap grandfather looking ass, but that's dope to me. I personally believe that can't nobody tell you shit. I believe you should be able to do whatever, whenever you want to. Because why not? Stop trying to put an age limit on production. I'm not going for it. Now, going into this reaction, I really didn't have any expectations at all, other than the fact that I wasn't gonna be able to understand a single word of this video. And I still expect that too. That ain't changed. But on top of that, now I also expect a honed flow, a flow that's been mastered over time, a flow that's been practiced for many, many years. I mean, this guy got commercial releases from 2004. So now I'm listening to it with different ears. I'm not going into it with the, oh, it's some new type hip hop. I'm expecting a lot of auto tune. I'm expecting this, I'm expecting that. Now I'm expecting an artist that has not only been around the block a few times, but knows what he's doing. And I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty good. Even if it ain't pretty good, I expect a music video slash song that's well put together and is gonna easily translate to someone who don't even speak the language like me. Bro, 49 years old, dog. He like Jay-Z without the billions and the bullshit. Let it breathe. Shout out to my dog, Mr. Keep It Simple. Ready now? Oh, he already started. Okay, I gotta start by saying this. Bro looks every part of 49 years old. And I'm not saying that to talk no shit. I'm just saying, I can tell. I can tell. Okay. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Did he say Tupac the Big, the Lil Kim? Then he got Blade on there? All right, bruh. I'm rocking with you. All right, bro. I can tell you from back in the day. Hey. Okay. Nah, wait right there. I gotta stop it again. Yo, my man is floating on the track already. We 28 seconds in and he floating like oh, you got a baby. Hey. I'll turn it down just a little bit. Hey. Okay. Wait, okay, so if anybody is a Lotfi, whatever fan, and you watching this right now, can you please just give me like a brief little translation of that little bitty part right there? Because I seen shit about presidents, and I seen shit about Turkey, and I seen shit of look like explosions and just all type of shit going on. So if someone could just give me like a little brief translation, you ain't gotta do the whole thing. I mean, it's only 3 minutes. You really could do the whole thing for me, help a nigga out. But if you can't do that, or if you don't want to do that, just give me some context, man, because I don't know what's going on. I'm going by just pictures that are moving really fast. So help a nigga out. All right, let's get back. Oh, he in the club too? Casa Baba D. Did he say hepatitis? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Even like his hand movements, you could tell that he from the 2000s hip hop era, because I mean, even the things that he doing, like if you watch some of those old performances, and I do it a lot too, because I grew up around that time. I ain't 49, but you know, I remember 2004, and it's just like, it's a lot of the similarities with that shit right there. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. It's dope. I'm fucking with it. Yeah, hella smoke. Wish I had some weed. Yeah. DGSC. In the D, hey. Bruh, y'all can't tell me he's not talking about some real shit right now. I just wish I knew what he was saying. Like, I know whatever he's talking about, it gotta be real shit, because the images that he's showing on here right now is not no bullshit. He ain't talking about no chains, no necklaces. He was in the club, so he might be talking about them bitches, but that's about it. I can tell that there's substance to this, and that he's actually touching on topics that people want to hear about. I just don't know what the topics are. I can't even read what's on the screen right now. You know what I'm saying? I gotta turn my head sideways. It looked like it may be silly. If I turn my head sideways, if I go this way, it looked like it might be 135. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. So someone just give me a brief translation. What is this song about? What does rap it mean? I want to know, because I'm into the bop, I'm into the beat, I'm into the flow, I'm into everything right now. I just don't know what the hell going on. Help me out. Hey. Oh, he said the creatine. You trying to get swole. I don't do creatine though. Back to the plastic. Yeah. Hey. Whoa. See, look, he's talking. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's real shit going on in this video. You know, there's real artists all over the world that get traction, and you could tell because this video, after 10 days, when I'm reacting to it, you probably gonna see this a little bit later than that. It might be closer to 2 weeks, 3 weeks by the time you get to see this. But when you have someone who obviously got flow, obviously can hold a cadence, obviously could fit into the pockets of a beat properly, and then they talking about real shit too. When people say, oh, the conscious hip hop is not popular, ain't nobody trying to hear no old man talk about some shit that happened a long time ago. Well, this is proof right here that there's a pocket, that there's a space, that there's a listener, even for stuff like this, in a world where it's just bubblegum, you know, microwave rap, fast food rap. You know, I just want the hottest beat, I want the hottest artist, I want the hottest flow, I want the hottest sample, and I'm gonna take that and make my money real quick and then get out the game. Stuff like this will stick around because a lot of those events that he's touching on, at least based on the pictures, are from a while ago. So shout out to Lotfi Dk for that. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. And we were just talking about that. We're not just saying that right there. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, he said bled Mickey. I want to talk about that real quick because Mickey do be making you bleed. Because if you ain't been to Disneyland or Disney World, probably even just going on a Disney.com website and buying merchandise, Disney Plus. All that shit is way too expensive. Hey yo, Walt Disney turning around in his grave right now, man. Y'all doing too damn much. I was just at Disneyland, man. Let me sidebar real quick. We're gonna get back to the song, but I gotta speak my piece about this because I'm frustrated, man. I was just at Disneyland, bruh. Tickets and hotel cost me over 2 bands. That's 2,000 of them things. I ain't talking about 2 rubber bands. $2,000 it cost me. And you know what they kept doing to us while we were there? Oh, the ride is broken. This is Central Command saying that due to airplay in space or whatever lame ass excuse that they tried to tie into the whole theme of the park and the ride that you're on, basically telling us, hey, the ride shut down. You can sit here and wait, but we don't know when it's gonna be back up. So you know what we did? No, we're not gonna wait. We're gonna leave. So we leave. Then just to find out 30 minutes later, oh, the rides are back working again. The ride is back on. Come back to Rise of the Resistance. I wasn't even gonna say the name and snitch, but fuck it. Rise of the Resistance, you some bullshit, bruh. You really resisted the rise of the resistance, and I ain't here for it, man. So he must be speaking on pop culture or something, like, it has to be. Oh, hey. Oh, he's speaking. Oh, hey. Hey, oh man, spitting. I mean, no disrespect. I ain't trying to call you old, but damn. Hey. Yeah. And the first thing I noticed about this video, this record, was his cadence and his ability to stay in the pocket. I told y'all my expectation was that of someone who not only knew how to rap, knew how to write a song, but had control of that flow. You could tell it's been practiced. You could tell it's been fine-tuned. And one thing I've noticed as I've gotten older and making music and creating songs in specific here is that the older I've gotten, I'm more tuned into how things sound in relation to the next thing is, for lack of better words, going up against. You know, the beat and the lyrics do a dance, but if the beat is off in, you know, maybe equalization or compression, things like that, it'll make it sound way different than the lyrics do. Vice versa, if the lyrics are recorded properly or there's too many effects on them, maybe too much reverb, maybe too much delay, maybe too much echo, things start sounding out of place and it doesn't sound like it's dancing anymore. It almost sounds like they're at war with each other, and that's the last thing that you want when you're recording your music, is for the lyrics and the beat to sound like they're at war together. And I didn't get any of that from this record right here. Now, I will speak on something that I did notice as well with this record, was the audio quality was a little bit on the indie side. And what do I mean by that? So obviously, well, I won't say obviously because of the amount of numbers that this particular song video is doing, but it seems like that Lotfi and maybe DK as a whole entire team of artists, I'm not completely sure, but it seems like they're independent and maybe they record their own songs. I just feel like the audio quality, a little bit of fuzziness to it. Some of the words not really that clear, although I couldn't really understand it because I don't speak the language. But just listening to it musically, sonically, those are some things that stood out to me that were like, we could probably do without that right there. Personally, that would be one thing I would change about the record, if anything. You know, I thought the simplistic video went with the lyrics and I'm guessing what he was actually saying and speaking on based on some of the images that were flashing across the screen. And I appreciate that. I just would have did it a little bit differently. If I'm gonna do it simple like that, then I gotta make sure my audio is A1, is on point, because sometimes as artists, you can use the visuals to help bring that home studio recording to life. you know, maybe they can't stand alone. Maybe the video by itself wouldn't be as good without that song, that wouldn't be as good without the video. So again, it's like a dance, it's like a marriage, once you do it in the right way, obviously. All that, and I gotta say, bro look like he might make some bomb ass food. Like, that's the look that I get from his face and everything about him, because bro is old. I mean, we can't lie about that. You know what I mean? Bro, over the hill, he ain't under the hill. Do that make sense? I hope it do. I ain't talking fast, you just listening slow. Hear me out. I bet he got a restaurant somewhere. All that being said, thanks for kicking it with your boy, man. I appreciate y'all. If you liked it, make sure you actually like it. I mean, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to your boy if you really like these in-depth reactions, reviews. I don't even like to call them reactions. We gonna call these shits responses, because that's what we doing. And I bet you if you come back and watch the next one, I'll have another artist you probably never heard of before.